Hi, friends from around the world. So you know to whom you don't have to talk about your goals, because there is always the risk to be talked out of your goals in order for the good intention, in order to embarrass you. You know that you have internal imposter inside, which is a kind of enemy, which you don't have to listen to, but you have the other side as well, which is the one who encourage you to go to your next level. What is your next level? Well, you decide what is your next level. If it is, to be a better father or mother, or to be a better self of yourself, or to be, lose weight, or to whatever it is, to business adventure you may want to, because you have something inside you say, this is something which will have success, or you want to go to your financial freedom, whatever it is. You know who to feed in the inside, which is the one who encourages you. But there is one other thing. I don't know whether I have talked to you about that, but if you encounter people, just on the supermarket, wherever it is, and how are you, Bill? Oh, my husband or my spouse, is always the same. It never works out. And my boss is this and that, and that is a difficult situation for me, and my children are whatever problems they take. So these kind of people which display negativity all around. They are kind of, they call it vampire, energy vampire. So they suck out the energy out of you. They have this negativity which leaves you afterwards, which leaves you without energy, without power, without nothing inside. So these kind of people you have to avoid. And these kind of people, they are all about negativity. Negativity is this is a kind of blaming others for what is your failing success. So the blame game never works. So it is not that Bill has the responsibility for my failure. No, that's not the case. Or my boss is responsible for whatever problem I have within my work. No, that is not the case. If it is the case, in rare cases it might be the case, you change your work and that's it. That is not the main problem, what I want to say here. The problem is that you have to own your decisions. You are responsible for your decisions. It is you own the decisions. You have to make decisions and you own the decisions. It is not somebody else, somebody from whatever your entourage, or somebody close to you, or somebody hierarchical structure where you're in, who is responsible for this. No, this is not the case. It is you. It is your decision and you have to own it. And it feels a kind of liberty, right? So you're not depending on others. No, it is you. You take the decision. And yes, nobody bails you out. That's true. But it feels some kind of liberty that you take this decision or that decision or the other one because you think that is the good one. And once it turns out it was not the good decision, it was your failure. But own it. It is your failure. But it's not a kind of failure. It is a teaching lesson from life. So if you don't repeat the same failure, the same mistake, which may be at the origin of whatever decision it was, that is a tuition of life. And this tuition will have its effect on your whole life. Is it 20, 30, 40 years in front? You will never repeat this mistake again because you recognize it as your own failure, as your own decision, which was not well reflected. Now you know it. And the earlier you know it, the better. So you don't want to know that a decision which was bad in the beginning, after 10 years, oh, that was a bad decision. No, the earlier you get to this decision, which was bad, the better it is for you, because you will have more time in the future in order to remedy or to get to the good path or whatever it is. So, you agree? Does it make sense to you? You own your decision. That is one thing. And it gives you a kind of liberty, which makes that you feel a kind of free to do this, that, or the other. And you don't blame others. Nobody will bail you out. The government will not come to you in order to get you, oh, you have a problem, I will give you that so you don't have the problem. This will not happen. There's no such thing as a free lunch. So this is what I wanted to tell you today. Own your decision. You are the one, the master of your life. And you can do it this way, you can do it that way. But you will not advance in your goal, in your life, in your process, in your pathway to the future, in your way to happiness. You will not go blaming others for your own failure. Do not do that.